And a big thank you to Claude for that. So we move then from Claude, from Luxembourg, and in a way the European Council, to the European Commission. And next I'd like to welcome Robert Nuij, Deputy Head of Unit for Energy Efficiency and Financing at DG Energy. Someone who has also been involved with the implementation of the Energy Performance of Buildings directive in the past, as well as energy efficiency product policy, and earlier on in the Commission worked on environment and health and consumer. So eminently equipped, I would say, to give us a view from your perspective on the importance of deep renovations of the EU housing stock, and how we're going to do that, and potentially the role of an instrument like an EU Renovation Loan to help make that happen. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for giving me a few minutes to speak about what the European Commission is doing and is going to do in this space. It's clear that if the EU is to meet its 55% greenhouse gas emission reduction target by 2030, and moreover its decarbonization target by 2050, improving the energy performance of Europe's building stock needs to be at the heart of our efforts. We have recognized the importance of buildings in this context already with the renovation wave communication, and more recently with our proposals for ambitious revisions of the Energy Performance of Buildings Directive, the Energy Efficiency Directive, and the Renewable Energy Directive, all of which address buildings in one form or other. As regards to financial support for these increased ambitions, in the current multi-annual financial framework, 2021-2027, the EU budget for energy efficiency and building renovations has increased already by around 4 times compared to previous years. And this brings the total amount of financing dedicated to building renovation across these EU programs to around 110 billion euro. Our estimate is that this can trigger more or less double the amount of additional private financing and national budget co-financing. Taken together, this would give us around 35 billion euros per year for building renovation. However, our estimates are that to meet our policy objectives, we need around 275 billion euros per year. And that means that to bridge this gap, we need to massively scale up private investments into building renovation, combined with cost-efficient use of public budgets. And it also means that relying on the traditional grant-based approach for public budget support to building renovations will have to be reconsidered. To mobilize investments at a sufficient scale, we need to make use of financial instruments and innovative finance. And this should be accompanied by an efficient use of public budget for de-risking energy efficiency investments with public guarantees, and on supporting a strong and financially sound project pipeline through technical assistance. Having said that, there are no silver bullets. Multiple actions, financial instruments, and support schemes will be necessary. The building sector and financing needs are so differentiated that a one-size-fits-all solution does not really exist. And that's why I very much welcome today's debate to explore one of the possible instruments in scaling up private financing for building renovation. The Commission, for its part, is proposing stronger regulatory framework across the board for energy performance certificates and better access to data on buildings' energy performance, for certification and qualification of building renovation professionals, for renovation obligations for public sector buildings, for national building renovation plans, and last but not least, with the introduction of minimum energy performance standards in the EPBD recast. Taken together, these provisions provide a clear trajectory and investment predictability to drive the renovation of the EU building stock. With regards to financing specifically, the Commission has made proposals to increase the cost efficiency of public budgets by deploying financial instruments at scale, to facilitate and ensure the uptake of dedicated energy efficiency lending products and innovative financing schemes in the market, and to step up collaboration with financial institutions to finance building renovations. In this regard, it will be key in the ongoing legislative discussions around the EPBD and EED in particular to increase the role that intermediaries such as mortgage and lending providers could play by systematically offering customers information and advice on energy efficiency mortgages and green renovation loans. We are also strengthening the collaboration with financial institutions with the launch in 2023 of a high-level energy efficiency financing coalition based on the work done so far by the Energy Efficiency Financial Institutions Group. I'm very much looking forward to the debate today and to further collaboration on this important topic going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Robert, for giving us a few key figures, notably that the amount of money available for building renovations has quadrupled, I think you said, in the current financial framework compared to what it was. But even then, we're still at, I think you said 35 billion a year. We need to be at 275 billion. So note taken too of your point that, well, the instrument that we're discussing specifically today is one of the possible instruments that could help to fill that gap. And a high-level energy efficiency financing coalition, I guess, is a group that could potentially take up that discussion beyond today. Thank you very much for that.